Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. So today's video is a Zara versus Mango video. I've never filmed a video like this here on my channel, but I thought it would actually be quite a cool video to film. I feel like it combines some of our favourite things into this one big video. Essentially, we've got a Zara haul, a Mango haul, and then some outfits as well. So hopefully that's what you enjoy seeing, and hopefully you'll enjoy this video. Maybe if it's something that you do enjoy and want to see more of, I can make this more of a regular feature. We can do Zara versus Mango haul videos on a regular. So definitely let me know what you think. If you enjoy it, please thumbs up. If you like it, if you have any feedback, leave me a comment down below. And I guess I may as well also mention that if you are not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, if this is the first video of mine that you watch, then hello, my name's Patricia and I share fashion and styling inspiration videos here on my YouTube channel. So that's haul videos, outfits ideas, declutterers, organisational, lots of different videos. So if that's your kind of thing and you're not already subscribed, then please do subscribe. So as I said, today's video really is a mix of haul elements and then outfits ideas elements as well. So we'll kickstart with the haul side of things, and what I'll do is share with you the pieces that I bought from Mango and then the pieces that I bought from Zara as well. And what I decided to do when I was browsing both Zara and Mango was choose items that were really similar and then put together two outfits that are essentially really similar, just so that we can compare the two and decide who wins, decide whether Zara wins or whether Mango wins, which pieces we prefer and which outfit wins overall in the end as well. So I really hope you'll enjoy this style of video. So let's start off with the first piece that I bought from Mango. Now this is a basic item. We're starting off with the basics. I went for a classic roll neck style of top because I love a roll neck. You're going to hear me say this time and time again, potentially in every single video from now until the end of winter, because I really do love wearing roll neck tops. So this is a cream off-white colour. It's from Mango, as I said, and it's the high neck, or roll neck I should say, detailing as well, which is what sold me to this. It's my kind of thing. But the thing I loved about this particular item was in fact the sleeves. So it's got this gorgeous gold button detailing on the sleeves, which I just loved. Like on the cuff, it's like a cool little cuff detail. Where it cinches in, it's got these epic gold buttons. They're obviously really big, really quite oversized, quite an eye-catching piece, which I absolutely adored. And I couldn't resist. I love a roll neck, as I said. I have so many, and I just feel that something like these gold buttons really adds something quite different to the outfit and to the item, which I absolutely adore, particularly when it is basics like these. It's perfect. I will leave links and prices in the description box down below, as well as sizes, just in case I forget to mention anything. And also if you want to compare prices and so on, you can do. But when I show you the outfits at the end, I will total up the looks so you can see which one was more expensive and which one was cheaper. Okay, but anyway, back to this top. This I got in a size small. And then my Zara option, which is also a roll neck, obviously. As I said, I got very similar, if not identical, pieces from both Zara and Mango. So this is the roll neck that I chose from Zara in the end. I think you can probably tell this isn't the cream colour as the previous one. So the previous one is more of an off-white cream kind of colour, whereas this one I would say is more of a neutral, a light nude colour. It's actually got quite a pinky undertone as well. It's like a very, very pale pink. It's the roll neck style of top again, and of course, similar to the Mango one, we've got the button detailing on the sleeves or on the cuff, and this you can obviously tell it's much smaller than on the Mango roll neck. The Mango has huge exaggerated buttons. These ones are much more delicate and much smaller, so less of a statement compared to the Mango version. But I thought this was just so similar to the Mango one that I had to include this, because the button detailing appearing both in the Mango roll neck and also in the Zara one is obviously something to look out for. So yeah, this is the Zara option, which I also picked up in a size small. And next up, let's move on to the bottoms. I decided to go for a skirt. I am just loving skirts at the moment. I think whilst you can get away with bare legs, then just go for it. Like whilst you can, I mean, we can't for much longer. It's definitely getting colder and colder by the day, but I really wanted to do a little checked mini skirt because I just love these, and I really think that autumn is the perfect time to wear them. So this was the skirt I picked out from Mango. This is a pleated style check skirt skirt. This is actually very school uniform style, if you ask me. In London and in the UK, we often do wear like school uniforms, and typically they are like pleated like this. I know my school uniform wasn't quite like this, but I think like my PE skirt was, or something random like that. But yeah, this is the skirt. You can't tell too well on the camera, I don't think, but this has a black check, a really dark like forest green check, and then a navy blue. But I think on camera it mostly looks black and blue, but it does have a little bit of green there as well. It's just a standard kind of check skirt. It's pleated, as I said, which is quite cute. This I picked up in a size extra small, and my Zara checked skirt alternative also has a bit of green going on, but I think you can tell this is very green. So I picked these two because they both had a green element there. They both had some green running through, but clearly the Zara one wins on that front. It is incredibly green. I think it's more green than I thought it would be as well, like judging by the photo on the website. When I got this, I was a bit like, oh, this really is bright green, but I actually do quite like it. I mean, I've already tried it on. I've tried on both outfits, and I do actually like how this looks. I don't think it's too like crazy, despite maybe looking it. Obviously, this is a different kind of style to the Mango one, purely because I couldn't find similar, basically, so I just went for the closest options from both different brands. This is more of an A-line fit, high-waisted, and just kind of a straight A-line kind of style. I really like this one. That is a little bit of a spoiler, but I do really like this one. And for this skirt, I also picked it up in an extra small. And I think next I'll go for footwear. I'll save the coat for last. So starting off with Mango, we've got chunky cleated boots. These are just so popular at the moment. I mean, everyone is wearing them. Every shop has them. I have already tried quite a few, I will be honest, and I haven't found like the perfect pair. And I mean, again, spoiler, I don't think either of these are perfect either, but I still wanted to show you them. I wanted to try them and also have some feedback from you as well. Like, what do you think of them? I really want to find the perfect pair, but I just haven't yet. But this is the Mango pair, so I'll hold up one. I feel like that's slightly easier to show you. It is cleated. These are leather. They're made from a sustainable leather. This isn't a soft leather either. It's quite like grainy, which I actually really like in a pair of boots, because I think just with general wear, as like your foot bends and so on, it starts to create little creases in the leather. Particularly if it's a soft leather, you can really tell. It becomes really noticeable really quickly. But where this is more of a grained effect leather, you won't be able to tell as quickly, which I think is great. It just helps in terms of the longevity for these boots. They are fairly high, like quite tight as well around the calf, which I personally is something that I like. I really do enjoy it. Definitely wear these with socks though, because you just pull them on. There's no zips or anything like that. And I learnt the hard way that you definitely need to wear socks with these, otherwise you will be struggling for a while. These have a slight rounded slash square, it's kind of a right in between basically, toe, and then the massive pleated sole. I mean, it's pretty big, it's pretty epic, and yeah, this is my pair from Mango, which I got in my usual size. And the Zara pair are definitely a statement. So this is a pair from Zara. So they are cleated again, really big cleated sole, but I think you'll probably tell straight away that these are much higher on the leg. They're much longer compared to the Mango ones, and also where the Mango was more of a grained leather, these are a soft leather. So I mean, even just from trying them on, they have like slightly creased already here where my leg would like naturally bend, where my foot needs to bend in order to walk, and it's just with more and more wear you will start to notice that even more, so it's something to bear in mind. But this is the Zara version, way bigger than the Mango one. Like, they are actually huge. I think they're way too big. I love how long this section is. I really like that. I like that it's elasticated, so quite easy to put on and to take off as well, which is great. They are this soft leather and then just massively cleated, like huge cleated soles. I don't know if just by holding on you can tell, but when I try these on you can definitely tell that they are, I mean, I don't want to say it, but it kind of does look like clown feet. Like, they're just huge. They're so oversized. Massive cleated soles once again. So, I mean, great for winter. But yeah, huge cleated soles and just in general, really big boots. These I also picked up in my usual size. Finally, for the coats, I picked up quite a classic because I thought it would be really nice to actually share a real classic item with you. I thought, why not go for something that is an essential in so many people's wardrobes and something that you can wear so much. I really wanted to test that out. So I saw this on Mango. This is actually handmade with sustainable materials. I got this in a size small, and here she is. We've got like a slight collar, nothing too oversized, but quite a nice collar. It ties as well, so you can cinch this in at the waist, which I really love. I love wearing like a big billowy coat like this and then cinching it in at the waist. I feel like you feel just nice and warm and nice and toasty, which is great. It's a long kind of midi, long length, which is great. And this is quite like, it's quite malleable, so it's not lined or anything like that, but it's still really warm. Like, don't think because it's not lined that it isn't good quality and it isn't good material, because it is. You will be nice and warm in this. It's basically made for you to just like throw it on and wear it really casually, which I really like of this actually. So this is the Mango option and this is the Zara option. So I think first up, something you can notice is that the collar is much larger and much more defined than the Mango one, and also the color. This one is slightly lighter than the Mango. So the Mango one is quite a dark brown color, whereas this one is more of a camel beige tone. So Mango darker, Zara lighter, and a larger collar. It's also tied at the waist. Everything else about this is pretty similar, even the size I got it in. Also got this in a size small, very similar. I mean, long sleeves, long pockets. Oh, both of them have pockets, I forgot to mention. The only difference between the two of them is that the Zara one actually has some poppers so that you can do them up, I suppose, if you want to. I don't really think I would, to be honest with you, but the option is there if you get this in that particular size, and if you'd rather do it up with the poppers, or if you want it to be a little bit more secure. This one does have the poppers, whereas the Mango one only has the belt to tie. So now that you've seen the pieces, you've seen them all side by side, you know exactly what I picked. Now I want to show you the full outfits. So we'll start off with the Mango outfit, and I'll talk you through like the fits, the sizing, and so on. So this is what it looks like. These are all the pieces together. This is the full outfit. So starting with the coat, as you can see, it's quite a nice fit actually. It's definitely got more of an oversized billowy fit, but that's, I think, the vibe with a coat like this. I personally wouldn't size down. I'm really happy with this size. I think it's perfect. It looks exactly the way I would want it to look. Basically, it's a little bit oversized with this particular outfit, but I just think it's because I've got quite a tight fitting roll neck on and something that is quite like form fitting. So if I were wearing something like a big jumper, which is what I will be wearing throughout the winter, then obviously this would be much better suited. So it's just one of those things to bear in mind. It's probably one of those coats that if you are looking to maybe size up, you maybe don't need to, depending on what you're hoping to wear it with. But I would say stick to your usual size, or if you want something a little bit more fitted, then size down. When it comes to the roll neck, I'm super happy with this one. I love it. It's exactly my kind of thing. It's not too tight, it's not too loose. It's like the perfect fit in my opinion. The actual roll neck element isn't too tight, and this can be a problem, but this particular one is actually quite loose, so it feels really nice. It just feels nice and cozy, keeps my neck nice and warm, which I love, and it fits really nicely. As I said, it's not too tight, it's not too loose, it's the perfect size. But then moving on to the skirt, and unfortunately the skirt isn't quite right sizing wise. It's a little bit too big on me, and I got this in an extra small, which is the usual size I would go for when I want something to fit around my waist, but unfortunately this is just too big, and it ends up sitting at my hips rather than at my waist. And I think when it sits on my hips, it's just a bit of an awkward length. Like the roll neck top, when I want it to be tucked in, kind of starts coming out a little bit where it shouldn't, and it looks a little bit odd. That's a shame, but I do really like how it looks. It's just a shame about the sizing. And then finally the boots. These are definitely pleated, they're definitely chunky, but they're not too oversized. They don't look too big, they don't look too clown feety. Essentially, I think they still look quite nice and quite wearable. As I mentioned when I was showing you them earlier, they are more of a grained leather, which I think works really well. It's actually perfect for a pair of boots. It's something that I've never really thought about and really considered, but actually just by comparing those two, I notice how much better they are if they are a grained leather. Like the longevity and how long they last, I think, is much more. So that's the Mango outfit. What do you think of that? Maybe rate it out of 10. Let me know what you think. And so next up, the Zara outfit. I'll do the same. I'll talk you through the sizing and the fit and so on of all the individual pieces that I'm wearing. So starting off with the coat, the fit and style of this is just so similar to the Mango one, and I would honestly say everything that I've said about the Mango coat back again to the Zara coat. I really think that they are just so similar. The only differences between them really is the colour and the lapels really, and I suppose it's got like larger pockets. I think the Zara one actually looks a little bit smarter than the Mango one. I do think the Mango one is slightly more casual, whereas this Zara one has some elements that make it look smarter, like the oversized collar, even the poppers, like the fact that you can do this up if you want to as well as belt it. I do actually think that makes quite a difference. That's just some of the differences, but in terms of sizing, I would say the exact same thing. I got this in a size small. It's a little bit oversized with the outfit that I'm wearing, but worn over knitwear and big jumpers, and even when you're layering, I think this would be the perfect piece. Onto the roll neck top. I'm actually really quite sad about this one, I have to be honest. It's just not quite right for me. So this is so tight. I got this in a size small as well, but it's just too tight. The roll neck in particular literally feels like it's suffocating, and if you're someone who often struggles with roll necks and wearing them and doesn't get along with them too well, do not try this one. You will literally feel like you're being strangled. It's just so tight. I think one thing you could do is potentially size up. Of course, that would hopefully help resolve the issue, but I don't know, I wouldn't want to, because I like the way it fits around the body. Like, it's a little bit more fitted than the Mango one. This one definitely is more fitted, but with it having a more fitted body, it just means that then the roll neck is super tight and a little bit restricting, so I won't be keeping that one. I didn't like it about this item, so that's just one of those things to bear in mind. It's a shame because it is a really lovely roll neck, but the fit is just too tight for me. However, the skirt is perfection, if you ask me. This is everything I want in a mini skirt. I mean, the check is beautiful. As I mentioned, like, despite being a green check, I still think it's very wearable, and I still think it looks quite nice on. I was a little bit shocked about the green, but I still think it's very easy to style. I think the A-line fit is perfection. Zara do these skirts so well. I really think they've been doing them for years, and they just do them really well. It fits amazingly around my waist, fits absolutely perfectly, and it's also quite a nice size. Sometimes I struggle with the length of the Zara skirts. Like, sometimes they are literally belts on me, like they're too short, but I think this one is actually quite a nice length. Worn with tights or without tights, I still think it's absolutely fine for both. And of course, the colour, the checks, the print, the fit, everything about this skirt I love. Which leads us on to the massive boots. I hope you can see more of what I was talking about when I was saying that these boots are just absolutely huge. They are really quite thin and like tight fitting around the calves, which I really love, but then for some reason when it gets to the foot area, they're just ginormous. It's like they made them even more oversized, which I just think for a boot like this that is so cleated, so chunky already, like that's the whole vibe of this shoe, to make it even larger I just think is maybe a bit too much. Despite being more of a girly kind of look, the coat, top and skirts I would say are quite girly options, but then adding this kind of chunky pleated soled boot is quite like grungy and edgy. So it's a mix of like super girly outfits and then something a little more grungy for autumn, which is a combo that I really try to work towards and that I really try to wear. So let me know what you thought. So those are my two outfits, my Zara versus Mango outfit, and I'm quickly going to grab my phone just to let you know pricing, because I think that will be really interesting, and I wonder whether letting you know the prices of both outfits will actually sway you towards which one you prefer. So the Mango outfit totaled £259.96, and then the Zara outfit totaled £195.96. So does that sway you? Does that make you prefer one more than the other? Are you surprised at the price? Let me know in the comments down below. If you want links to any of the items that I showed you, check out the description box. Just click show more and I will have linked to everything from what I'm wearing today, my dress, my jewellery, my lipstick. I will have all of that linked in the description box, as well as the pieces I picked, the prices of the individual items, the links so that you can go over and shop them if you want to, and also the sizes I picked up, just in case you don't want to go through the video and find out what size I'm wearing. You can just check the description box below. So that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and if you would like to see more, don't forget to comment down below which outfit was your favourite. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, and I hope to see you very soon for my next video. A very big thank you for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye!